Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am currently 26 weeks pregnant with my first baby, and I'm going to be sharing what's on my baby registry and what I have in my nursery so far as a first-time mom. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I'm about to enter my third trimester. I'm 26 and a half weeks pregnant. I'm having a baby boy. So this is a look into our nursery. I kind of wanted to do more of a gender neutral nursery, and I love the way that it's looking so far. I love the way it looks on camera. I love this backdrop, and I wanted to do a muted green kind of coastal inspired nursery. I live in Southern California, and I wanted that to be kind of the vibe throughout the nursery. I got my wallpaper from Serena and Lily. I didn't want to do like a bold palm print because I just thought that it would be too much. I would get sick of it in 6 months. So I wanted to do something more calming and neutral for the wallpaper. So we just have this accent wall with the wallpaper. The rest of the room is like a minty green. I'll have the details down below. And then the crib that we ended up getting is from Crate & Barrel. I love this green crib, and I did also buy an attachment to convert it into a toddler bed eventually. So the attachment is separate. I actually thought it came with the crib, but I was bummed out that it didn't, but I bought the attachment for it. And then the crib mattress I ended up getting is the Newton mattress. It's a breathable mattress. And then we also got a recliner from Crate & Barrel too. I really love this recliner. I tested out a bunch of recliners in stores at Pottery Barn, at different like furniture and baby stores. This one was my favorite because I like it just as a furniture piece in general. It's an electric recliner. I didn't want something where I had to like push back a handle and it would be very like jarring in the middle of the night. So this one just glides very smoothly. So I wanted to get items I knew I would love for years. I'm still waiting on some pieces for my nursery, and I'm still kind of working through like some different ideas I have for the walls and our artwork and things like that. But I at least have so many of the baby items so far. And these are all items I have been thinking about since basically the day I found out I was pregnant. I started looking up different things that I would want. I've watched a million videos that are like this on what's in your baby registry, what's in your nursery, recommendations, regrets from what was on your registry and everything. So I tried to make kind of educated guesses based on everything I saw online. I'm gonna start off with some of the like feeding items so far. So for bottles, I got the Baby Brezza sterilizer and dryer. This is the bigger one. I believe they have a smaller one as well, and they are actually releasing a washer, dryer, and sterilizer this month too, but it is a little bit smaller than this, and I figured it just wouldn't be big enough, so I didn't want to wait and get that. I just figured I could wash the bottles and put everything in here, because you could also wash your pacifiers or sterilize your pacifiers, pump parts, everything like that in here too. And then for actual bottles, I don't know yet. Obviously, it's gonna depend on what my baby prefers. So I just wanted to start off with these. These are the Philips Avent Natural bottles. And if you have recommendations, let me know as well for breastfed babies. That's just what I was kind of looking for, like anti-colic bottles, bottles for breastfed babies. I do know a lot of people recommend the Dr. Brown bottles, but I have also heard mixed reviews that they leak a lot, and there's an additional part to the bottle that is just more messy and time consuming to clean. So I kind of wanted to avoid those and look for similar bottles for newborn. So these are the only bottles I've purchased so far, because my baby doesn't like them. Then I will go back to square one and look at some other newborn bottles. And I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to get a bottle warmer and a wipe warmer. I haven't purchased a wipe warmer yet, but I figured I'll go ahead and get both. A lot of people are back and forth on whether or not you need them. If your baby gets used to it, if you're out and about without it, then it can get a bit chaotic. But I figured I'm having my baby in September. I'm gonna be home a lot throughout the fall, through the winter. I don't anticipate that I'm gonna be out in Disneyland or something with my baby in November. So I just think that I'll be home to use this more often than not, that it makes sense for me to have. So I got the Philip Avent bottle warmer, and it says it works in 3 minutes, so hopefully that is the case. And I figured if I do end up pumping a bit too, and I have refrigerated bottles from throughout the day, then I would want to warm them up as well. And then I also got the Haka. I might actually get a few more Hakas, and I also want to get the Ladybug Haka, which is more like rounded, that you just put in your bra. I have seen absolutely everyone recommend the Haka to use on one side while you're nursing. On the other side, some people say that's how they get like a whole freezer stash and they don't pump additionally to that. So maybe, hopefully that can be the case. I have no idea how easy breastfeeding will be for me, so I am open to different options and accessories for that. So next, for diapers, I do believe I want to go with the Coterie diapers. But for newborn, I've seen a lot of recommendations for these Pampers Swaddlers. They have this little dip in the diaper for the umbilical cord while your baby still has the umbilical cord attached for, I don't know how long, like a week or something, you guys tell me. But during that time, I figured that that makes the most sense instead of having to roll down a diaper or deal with like the extra material. And then for wipes, we went with the water wipes. This is what I see recommended the most. I also see a lot of people recommending the ones from Honest, but I've seen these recommended the most because they're basically pretty much all water. I definitely still need to get more baby toiletries, and I could use some recommendations on like bath care and things like that. But so far I have the diaper rash cream from Aquaphor, and then I also have seen a lot of people recommend this baby bum brush to apply their diaper cream to. I think this just kind of sticks on to whatever surface you have, so it doesn't get like gross all over the place. And I did already order a bathtub. I went with the Angel Care bathtub. I just got it off of Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. I've seen a lot of people rave about that one. And then I'm also waiting on my changing pad to be delivered. I went with the Kikaroo changing pad in vanilla. I think it looks so good. It just is easy to like clean and wipe down. I've seen a lot of people rave about this as well, and it was out of stock for a while, so I was so happy that it was back in stock. All right, and then for our diaper pail, we went with the Ubi Steel Diaper Pail. We might end up getting a second one of these. I'm gonna do a separate like pack and play bassinet station by my husband's office, since that is downstairs whenever he's taking care of him like throughout the day too. But I saw a lot of people recommend this diaper pail instead of the Diaper Genie. I've just seen a lot of people say that the Diaper Genie doesn't seal as well, and that way you'll get like a lot of smells throughout your room because the poop is not sealed away. And also with the Diaper Genie, you have to use the specific trash bags from that brand for it to work. With this one, you can just use any trash bag. All right, so moving into more like baby self-care, well, first aid and just physical well-being products. This is the Baby Frida Electric Nose Frida. I went with the electric one. It is much pricier than the manual one. If you know what I'm talking about, there's this like little nose booger sucker thingy that you use like a straw, and it just looks so gross to me. My husband also was really grossed out by it too, so neither of us want to be doing that. I'm sure we will get over that once we actually have a baby. Like anything you think is gross now, you just won't care after like a few days. But I think if I don't need to use a little straw device and use this instead, I feel like that will make my life a bit easier. I also got the Baby Frida nail clippers. This has like a little peekaboo hole in the nail clipper so you can see where you're cutting your baby's nail. A lot of people also love to use the electric nail file for babies, but my husband actually said that he'll cut his nails and he'd rather use this. So we ended up going with that. And then we also got this Safety first aid kit that has like a little thermometer and everything. We have other first aid products that we probably still need to get, but I definitely wanted to make sure we got a thermometer. So for our sound machine, I'm looking at the different sound machines from Hatch. I also like that it has a light or various lights that you can set it to. A lot of people recommend doing a red light whenever you're waking up with a baby in the middle of the night for feeding. That way it's not just like jarring light, and the red light makes it easier for them to fall back asleep afterwards. So I am gonna get one of the Hatch sound machines for the actual nursery, but for now I got the baby shusher, which is basically just makes like a shushing sound instead of you actually shushing to try to get the baby to calm down. I've seen so many people rave about this on TikTok, so I will have this with me on the go, either in my diaper bag or just for their car seat, like in our car for when the baby's in the car seat, or in the stroller on the go. This is what I plan on using. And then for his crib, I'm gonna start off with these crib sheets from Burt's Bees, and a lot of other ones are just so pricey. They have these in a bunch of different colors, and I just grabbed this on Amazon. And then for his bassinet, we went with the Snoo from Happiest Baby. Basically, this is a smart bassinet where you can download an app, check your baby's sleep habits, rock your baby, and it has like different rocking motions on there, and it also has a sound machine with it too. So that's what we plan on using by our bedside for at least the first few months. And then with the Snoo, you also get specific sleep snacks that hook into the Snoo. It comes with 3 already, a small, medium, and large, just white sleep sacks. I also bought a second pack of these same sleep sacks in a small, medium, and large. And then I also got a small, medium, and large in this kind of cosmic moon and star print. And for his high chair, we went with the Stoke Trip Trap high chair. It also comes with, or we bought a newborn insert for it. Usually you wouldn't get a high chair for several months, but this one has a newborn insert, so that way you can have your baby up higher and like next to you on the kitchen table. So I really like that it came with a newborn insert, and then you'll buy a separate insert once they can sit up and actually start eating solids or purees in that high chair. And I specifically went with this high chair because of the base. A lot of high chairs just have like the standard 4 legs that I felt like I would trip on. They just seemed like less sturdy. We also have 2 doodles, and I just felt like it would be kind of chaotic, and this just seems like a much sturdier base. It has a really nice look to it, and it's long lasting too. And then for clothing, I did a little mini haul recently at Target, and I'll show you what I got because everything was so much more affordable than like some other websites, even like Old Navy or H&M. I am gonna go like 4th of July weekend. I anticipate some more sales, and I'm also gonna go to like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross to get a bunch of onesies and just clothes for like past 3 to 6 months. Because there's just so many baby brands where an outfit for a newborn is like $50. I'm like, my clothes isn't even $50. So a lot of these are like under $10, which is awesome. And then also from Target, we got the Swaddle Me swaddles. I believe these are available pretty much anywhere. I figured I wanted some swaddles for using in his crib whenever we do crib naps, and then we have to use the sleep sacks that come with the Snoo whenever he's in the Snoo. So let me know what your favorite swaddles are for kind of newborn. I feel like I can't get the best read on swaddles because everybody has such different opinions on what their favorites are or which ones they hate. I just want to use whichever ones are easy, like zipper or Velcro swaddles. So these are just a bunch of basics we got from Target. We got some newborn onesies, and I do want to get like a decent amount of newborn clothing because I do see a lot of people say they regret not getting enough newborn clothing. So I'm just gonna get super cheap, a bunch of newborn onesies. And then from Gerber, we also got a bunch of mittens. I feel like I got a lot of mittens. I don't know how much I'll be using them, but they're super cheap from Target, and some socks from Gerber as well. And then I also have some socks from Carter's. I did want to get mostly footed onesies because I know that he will kick off his socks or probably hate putting on socks, or I'll hate putting socks on him. But I did get a few pairs of socks so far. I did like a lot of stuff from the brand Cloud Island from Target. We got these little onesies that are like that waffle knit material, super cute. I wanted to get mostly long sleeve items since he is going to be born in the fall. Target also has a lot of items from Carter. We got a lot of footed pajamas from them. These are two-way zipper and 0 to 3 months. We got a bunch of cute printed onesies from Carter. Like this one was $8 for this two-way zipper onesie. We got this 2-pack zipper onesie from Cloud Island at Target. These don't have feet on them. I wish they did, but they're super cute. And this pack of zipper onesies are also from Cloud Island at Target, and they also have like the little mittens attached to them too. And then all of these printed onesies from Carter, they're $8, and they have these like little characters on the feet. Super cute. This little set from Carter's, $12 for 2 onesies with a pair of pants. This one was from the brand Baby Cat and Jack, and this is only $6. More mittens from Gerber, and then we got these hats from Cloud Island too. And then lastly, my husband wanted to get some Star Wars little onesies. He threw these in the cart at the very end too. I love neutrals, and he loves doing like printed cartoon characters, so we'll have like a mix of both. But basically just zippered footed onesies for the first several months, just anything that makes my life easier. So that is everything that I purchased for my baby so far. I will share more as more items come in. I do want to do like a nesting series of organizing my baby's dresser and just like different stations in his room, and just a full nursery tour sometime before he's born, because I'm so excited to continue seeing this room and this like vision I have for this nursery come to life. So I'm very excited to share both very soon, and I'll have all of the items, all of the clothing, all of the furniture, everything that I shared in this video listed below. If you have additional recommendations, definitely let me know that as well. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.